Second leg of the Champions League and an FA Cup final. Let's see how we get on. Roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to the Man United Save. We are straight in on the action. 4-3-3. The same team that just put 7 goals past Liverpool. Yes, we conceded 3, but that doesn't matter. Neymar is back in. Di Maria is back in. Grimaldo, Akanji. A few changes from either side. We're starting with Goretzka, Dybala and Sanchez. Dolberg, Lukaku, Ozil all on the bench, hopefully. Lukaku, Dolberg, Ozil. There they are. Completely forgot to check that. But here we go. Talk to the team assertively. We owe PSG what happened. Let's get out there and absolutely smash them. Now, this is the formation that turned the game around against Real Madrid. We turned it around when we were like 3-0 down. We ended up winning 5-0. It was amazing. And we just need to get back out there and show them. If we can score 7 again, I don't know what I'll do. I honestly don't know what I'll do. They are tired. Neymar, they're playing in with an injury. Interesting. Mbappe, Neymar, Verratti, Grimaldo and Meunier are all injured or tired, which is interesting. Goretzka then to Shaw. Shaw to Matic. Matic to Pogba. Pogba infield to Dybala. Turns, shoots, it's blocked. Verzashko picks it up into Martial in form. Fires it in straight away. 8 minutes in. 3-all on aggregate. 1-0 up to Man United. Brilliant start. Just what we needed. And as you can tell, I've done this back to back, these episodes, but I've flipped my hat over so that there's at least some difference in the recordings. Martial with a great shot across the goalkeeper. What a start. That's what we needed. Absolutely love it. Now we can just see the game out. I'm not fussed if anything else happens because we will win on away goals and be going to a second consecutive Champions League final. Wow. So it's a corner. Verratti for PSG. In it goes. Bailly wins the header, but it goes back to Verratti. Headed clear again by Eric Bailly. Akanji picks it up into Di Maria. Di Maria back to Thiago Silva. Into Verratti again on the left-hand side. Di Maria into Neymar. Neymar, it's just... Oh, De Gea spilt it. Mbappe shoots straight at De Gea again. He's having some dodgy moments, David De Gea. Roughly half an hour gone and PSG are just starting to creep their way back into the game. They've only had that one shot on target, which was from Mbappe, where we saw De Gea save it quite easily, but they are looking dangerous a little bit now. Meunier with the throw-in. Verratti to Mbappe. Mbappe back to Meunier. Or Meunier, I don't know. Verratti, Di Maria through to Mbappe. He's got a bit of space, tries to square it for Cavani, but it looks like we're going to counter, and it's a long ball over top to Martial. Martial's in. Oh, Areola makes a good save. Martial is on absolute fire at the moment. If you didn't see the last episode against Liverpool, well, go and watch it. It was the first leg of this game, and then we had a title-winning game against Liverpool where we scored 7 goals. Martial scored 3 and assisted 4, I think. He was absolutely superb. But I will take a 1-0 win and get through to the Champions League final, where we're likely going to be playing Arsenal, who we pipped to the league title. So it would be a good, interesting all-English final. Whatever happens, it's unless we lose, it's going to be an all-English final because it's Chelsea v Arsenal in the other leg. But at half-time, we are doing very, very well. And I'm going to passionately tell them I'm happy with your performance, keep it up. Maybe that was a mistake. We'll highlight them all and just assertively tell them you weren't that bad, I believe you can do better. Just so they're not totally complacent. No changes at half-time. I don't think... Oh, they've brought Pavon on, who caused us a lot of trouble in the first leg. They've brought him on for Neymar, who had that knock. And then Mbappe is tackled really well by Luke Shaw, who's keeping Kieran Tierney out of the squad at the moment because Luke Shaw's been playing pretty well. But he is a little bit tired, so we'll probably bring Tierney on at some point. Still, they've kept Mbappe and Verratti on, and Grimaldo and Meunier, who are all very tired. Alexis Sanchez is tackled very well there. And now Mbappe on the ball into Marquinhos. Marquinhos looks left to Pavon. Over the top to Cavani, who beats Bailly for strength. His shot from range is pretty poor. And there's nothing much to report other than those shots. Goretzka into Pogba. We have another highlight. Out to Verzashko. Verzashko up the line to Martial, causing all sorts of trouble on that wing. Ball to the back post. Alexis hits the post, and we didn't react to the rebound. I was hoping that's where Dybala or Rashford would come alive and stick it in. but they haven't. Dybala with the ball in. Lingard. Matic shoots. It's in. I think it took a deflection. Yet Thiago Silva is not Matic's goal, though. He's run off celebrating. 2-0. That gives us that little bit of leeway as well. So now if they score, we're still going through. Oh, Matic, that was a terrible shot. Nothing Thiago Silva could do about that. It just fires in off his face. And a face, it'll bang like that and flew in past the goalkeeper. But I don't care. I'll take it. 2-0 up on the day. We are going to make that sub that I said. Tierney is going to come on for Luke Shaw. He's just looking a little bit tired. And we're going to leave it there. I was going to bring on Dolberg for Dybala, but I won't at the moment because Dybala's not necessarily on a bad game, although Sanchez is. So Rashford's going to find himself coming on in a minute. As Goretzka gives it to Verzashko. Ball across. Sanchez is there and he's missed. Probably for a player of his class, what you could describe as a sitter. So Rashford comes on. And there we go. They've subbed off two of their other knackered players, which was Verratti and Grimaldo. But we have another corner. Rashford's there. Pogba shoots just past the post. And not too bad. It looks like we could be going to a Champions League final again. And with 10 minutes to go, Kasper Dolberg is going to come on for Dybala. As I said, I am quite tempted to carry this game on Twitch streaming. Now, next year, I'm hoping to stream a little bit more on Twitch. I say that quite a lot. I just struggle to find the time. And I really like Twitch because I get to talk to you guys as I play the game. But I really like YouTube because it allows me to just say whatever I want, really, and be a bit of a dick. And yeah, you get more game actually completed on YouTube, I feel. But Di Maria, short to Pavon, shoots, easy for De Gea. That will be the last kick of the game. And my friends, we're off to a Champions League final yet again. Can we get back-to-back Champions League wins? You'll have to find out in the final episode of the Man United Save, which will be possibly tomorrow. I'm not sure yet when it will be released after this episode. But we get through to the Champions League final. And I'm going to passionately say, you're through to the final. Brilliant. Keep it up. And now I'm going to do the game against Aston Villa offline. And we're going to play the FA Cup final today against Bournemouth, which will be quite an interesting game. Bournemouth are doing pretty well. So we book our place at Let's Go Madrid Stadium. Pre-match press conference, the assistant can do that. You want... Oh, Sanchez, sack him. I think you should sack him. Yeah, good. Get rid of him. There we go. Sanchez leaves his agent. He doesn't want a new contract. We'll be back for the FA Cup final against Bournemouth. I'll catch you in a bit. And we're back for the FA Cup final. We've rested a lot of players in the game against Aston Villa and won it comfortably 5-0. So we go back to pretty much the same team, apart from Smalling keeps his place because he scored against Villa. So I thought it would be good to give him a start. De Gea, Verzashko, Lindelof, Smalling, Mitchell. I forgot to put Tierney back in. I'm sure that won't be a problem. Pogba, Matic, Goretzka, Rashford, Dybala and Martial start up front. They line up in a 4-1-4-1. Quite defensive, but we'll have to see what they do. Nicola Dario, that takes me back to my MLS days. Uruguayan from Seattle, I think, yeah. Pretty good player. He's not a bad player at all. But let's get this game underway and see if we can get another trophy in this, in the FA Cup and in this game, in this season, which would be wonderful, wouldn't it? It would be very, very good. We'll apply his advice, kick off the game, get it underway. It's the FA Cup final, a lovely tradition in England, the FA Cup. The longest running cup competition in world football, I think, which is quite an impressive feat in itself. Mesut Ozil's back from, he picked up a little knock, which ruled him out of the Aston Villa game. So we put him back on the bench for this, just to maybe get his match sharpness up. If we're cruising or if we need some creativity, we'll bring him on. I'm feeling like we should win this quite comfortably. Bournemouth finished 5th. There we go, 1-0 up already, 4 minutes in. Martial to Rashford. And yeah, Bournemouth finished 5th in the Premier League this season. So they've had a very good season. But I'm expecting us to win this quite comfortably, which means we can bring Ozil on and maybe try and get his match fitness up ready for the Champions League final. But again, a very easy goal, over the top ball to Martial, Rashford. So with this tactic, one of the instructions we have is exploit the right flank, because that's where Martial is with his pace. And it seems to be working incredibly well. Jordan Ibe with a throw, intercepted well by Matic. Long ball forward, there's Martial again. His pace gets him away from him. What a save that is from Asmir Begovic. Lovely save. Just, yeah, I don't know why this tactic works so well, but Goretzka has it on the edge of the box. It's a poor pass, and Afobe just hoofs it away for Bournemouth. So we've won the Community Shield, we've won the league, we're in the Champions League final, we're in the FA Cup final now, which we're currently winning. It's been going very well. So if you've got this far through the series and through the episodes, and through this episode, leave a little message below that says hello. Why not just say hello in the comments? It'll be really good to see how many people actually get this far through, or were you all just here for the Champions League semi-final. That would be quite interesting to see. We've got to make sure as things ensure our hands are on the trophy. I mean, I've made a right balls up of that team talk, trying to talk to my players there. Talk to them assertively. I'm happy. Let's keep it going. A couple of people gain confidence. I don't think we really need to say you've been playing okay, but I think there's more because we're really dominating the game. 2 clear-cut chances from 6 efforts on goal isn't too bad at all. Smith's picked up a little knock for them, potential knee injury. We're keeping them pretty quiet at the moment. They're not really coming out of their blocks to come and attack us, so it will suit us pretty well. Coming up to an hour gone, Dybala's going to come off and be replaced by Lukaku, who will put us that complete forward. That's the first change we're going to make. Dybala really needs to find some form before the Champions League final because, well, he can't now, because I've just subbed him off. But it's likely he's going to start up front. We might go with Dolberg because the pace is just unreal of those three. As that was Martial off the post. Begovic collects at the second attempt. And not a bad introduction for Lukaku to start, to be honest. He won the flick on that Martial, I think won the flick on, that then Martial hit the post with. Ward-Prowse with a free kick. He takes it short to Fraser. It's deflected and De Gea, well, Loderio was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. Schmelzer with a throw for Bournemouth into Fraser. Matic intercepts it well. Back to De Gea. 5 minutes to go. We just need to hold on and we'll get another trophy under our belts. We won the League Cup as well. I forgot about that one, beating Chelsea in the final as it puts through to Josh King and De Gea makes a good save. Nothing really to get too concerned about. So 3 minutes of added on time and Schmelzer gives it to Lodeiro. It's blocked by Lindelof. Long ball forward. It's ugly but it works. To Martial. Martial beat... That's absolutely horrendous. That's one of the worst shots I've ever seen in Football Manager. Ward-Prowse, long ball forward. Matic wins the header. Ward-Prowse will get there again. First time pass out to Schmelzer. Into Fraser. Cook. Lodeiro... What a save. No, miss. What a miss from Lodeiro. I thought De Gea saved it, but what a miss from Nicolo Lodeiro. We flagged him up before the game started. Good pace from Vazashko there. As what's he going to do now? He's just lost it and De Gea claims the ball. Just waste some time. Hold on to it. See the game out. Job done. It would be wonderful to do, well, back-to-back Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup and League Cup. As we've got a... No, we haven't. I was going to say we've got a penalty, but we haven't. Martial pushed Nathan Ake rather than Nathan Ake pushing Martial. As Begovic hoofs it long with 10 seconds to go in the allotted overtime. It's Goretzka does well to intercept. Smalling up the line to Rashford. Rashford's beaten in the air. Ibe picks it up. Matic is there again, who's had a great game. There's the full-time whistle. We get another trophy. It's the FA Cup this time. This is a magical trophy that changes... it's... covers lots of different winning trophy. Shut up, Dave. Just get on with it. Get on with the video. Right. There we go. So we've won it again, which is amazing. I'm happy with your performance. End the team talk. Leave the match. There we go. Another trophy in the bag. And wonderful stuff. This is quite the formidable force that we've created at this team. So we're pleased with the FA Cup. There you go. Back-to-back FA Cup wins. We get a nice little bonus paid for it as well to the players. But we're doing very well. Something I forgot to tell you, they gave us a budget next year of 263 million. So when I do end up streaming this on Twitch, we will we'll be having a lot of fun with that money, I imagine. We'll be having a lot of fun with that money. But there you go. It looks like it's been a very successful season again. But can we top it off with a win against Arsenal in the final? So the Premier League we won by 6 points in the end. The Club World Cup Championships we won. We're in the final of the Champions League. We actually lost the Super Cup. We've won the FA Cup. We've won the Carabao Cup and won the Community Shield. What a season this is proving to be. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. Say hello. I don't know. Say anything. Say whatever you want. Take the piss out of my hat if you want. But the next episode will be the Champions League final against Arsenal. But for now, thanks very much for watching and I'm out. Cheers.